Hello and good afternoon for all the traders in Australia. I would like to get the feedback if can you see my screen or not. If yes, just leave me a yes to the chat window. Thanks. Today we will talk about scalping and day trading, explore spreads, trend lines and patterns, and you will have some time to ask some questions. This is the risk warning, the most important part of the webinar. If the markets are volatile, 81-82% of the traders are losing money. So, dear traders, please be careful because now we have sometimes volatile markets. If you trade with CFDs, always use stop loss and take care about the money and risk management and trading psychology and technical analysis. Why, Admiral? Because we are very famous and old, more than 20 years experience forex brokerage company, and we are licensed and we have MT4, MT5. And today we will talk about scalping and day trading. Let me share my MT4, and I would like to get the feedback if can you see my screen or not. If yes, just leave me a yes to the chat window. We have got two opened positions, scalping. First one will be followed by a trailing stop. And the second was opened here, and I will use the partial closing, and I will talk about the reason of the entry of this position soon. But first I need the feedback. MT4 is okay. So this is Dow Jones. And let me click modify or delete order. Let me close 0.70. This is partial closing, 70% of the open position. And just push the button, the close button. So let's check this last open position. It was opened before the webinar started. The reason is very, very simple. You can see that now we have an uptrend. And when the chart is approaching the uptrend trend line, I tried to go long, but now I am afraid because this is a double top. So maybe it's better to close the position manually. So I will close it now because I am afraid of double top. And we can try with a smaller amount of Dow Jones to go short. I will set the stop loss somewhere, or maybe I will follow it with trailing stop. We will see. If the market is approaching the trend line, trailing stop will be activated, but first of all we have to set a stop loss. As you can see, market starts to go down, but the trailing stop was activated, so it's automatically closed. We have to wait. And until we wait, let me show you what kind of positions we have here. Let's go back to higher time frame. As you can see, we have got one lot opened in the morning. The price was 33,773, and now the price is 856. So we made around 80 points. Let me close 0.60 of the open position. And I will modify the stop loss to the break-even point. Maybe I will leave it here, doesn't matter, because if I will lose only minus $13 and I made 48, this can be a good idea to keep it. Maybe we will go higher and higher. For this to decide, I have to use multi-time frame analysis. This was a downtrend. We broke out this trend line, but maybe we will come back again under this trend line. We will see what will happen in the next few minutes or maybe half an hour. The most important thing, we must not break down this trend line. If we will break it down, maybe it's better to close the position. So now we are waiting. We have still an uptrend. If we go to daily chart, you will see that maybe the bear market is over, maybe not. We will see. If this is only a bear market rally, it's better to use partial closing on the opened looking position, open positions. So we have to wait. Go back to M1. You can see if those traders who opened short position, and if they did not use the trailing stop, they have some money because the double top is working here. But now, as we are approaching this second trend line, I will not open a short position because this is a support zone. And we have got another support zone here also. What kind of instruments you can scalp with? Can you answer me this question? It's very, very simple. The spread should be low. If you can see this, now we have some point spreads, but if you switch to euro dollar, for example, just look at what happens here. Let's open a long position with 0.40, set the stop loss around this support zone. I will show you the support is here. If we will get stop loss, we will lose $16. And you can see that here it is written 48 and 49. So the spread is less than 1 pip. So this instrument is very good for scalping, and you can check other instruments here also. USD Japanese is good for scalping also. And for example, AUD USD is also good. And you can choose, for example, Euro Japanese. The spread is a little bit higher here, but this market is moving very, very fast. Let me show you. So for example, you can see here, if you can find nice trading opportunities, like I will close this, like this double bottom, you will see maybe this was a very good idea to go long. For scalping, we are using those instruments which have low spreads, and we use trend line break-ins. So if you enter short position here, you can set your stop loss somewhere here, and always you have to use partial closing because the markets are volatile. The best trading setup, in my opinion, this is not trading advice, is false breakdown. This was a support zone. The chart broke down this support and come back again above this support trend line. And this was a double bottom also. So this was a nice day trading or scalping setup. If the traders are looking for opportunities for long positions, they have to choose sometimes double bottoms or reverse head and shoulders or false breakdowns. Those traders who like better to go short, they have to look for trendline break-ins. They have to look for false breakouts. This small one was a false breakout. And in my opinion, this is the best place to go short and set the stop loss somewhere here, but never forget to use partial closing. Let's go back to the open positions. We have got euro dollar here. Let me show you what happens. And in my opinion, I will use a trailing stop, which will be 1.5 pips. And you can see that now I can decide to, for example, close 0.20 or more, or I will just close 0.21, for example. And you will see that now we are safe because we made some small money. So the support zone was working for scalping. Maybe the trading stop is too close, but the most important thing, if you are a scalper, you need some fast money. Let's go back to Dow Jones. We have got a false breakdown in Dow Jones. I will open a bigger position here, and I will show you how to set the stop loss by clicking with the left button. Just a minute. In my opinion, if we are not breaking down this trend line, maybe there is a chance to go up again. But if I am not right, it's better to lose $27 than to lose hundreds of dollars. We are trading against the double top because I believe that maybe we just broke down the neckline of the double top. But if there is a false breakdown under the neckline, there is a chance to go up. If not, we will get a stop loss. I will modify a little bit lower. So if we will lose money, it will be $30. If we will make money, maybe the chart will go up to the top of the screen. So the risk reward of this position is quite good. We will see what we can do now. But until we wait, let me check this position. This is S&P 500. It's a swing trade opened from yesterday. And I will close 0.60 because maybe we will get stop loss with Dow Jones. I will close only 0.50 to save some time. So if you go to S&P 500, it's a little bit different. There was a big jump, but after that, now the market is ranging. If the market will break through this trend line, I will show it. The downtrend trend line. Sorry. So if the market will break through this trend line, we can be optimistic. If not, we will get a stop loss. This is very, very simple. Let's go back to Dow Jones because we have got the stop loss there, and I will try to open another position. We will see what will happen with this. And I will set a stop loss to 10 points. We lost around $30 some minutes ago, and I tried to gain it back with another long position. Let's check. Yes, it was minus 31. If the market is volatile, I was not so lucky because I got stop loss. But if I will be lucky again, maybe I will get back this money. If not, I will have to close some swing trades. And I decide to close this one. And we are waiting. My target zone is the top of the double top. We have always focused to money management. But now we have to wait. Until we wait, let's go back to euro dollar. What happened there? Nothing special, but here we have a double bottom here. Maybe good chance for go long. And let's check S&P 500. 1 minute chart. Still bullish in my opinion, but let's go back to Dow Jones. If this will be a double bottom, a W, there is a good chance to go up, but we have to break through this neckline of the W, double bottom. We will see what will happen. This is resistance level also, but I am optimistic with this, but I prepare for partial closing. If the risk reward is around 1-to-1, I will close 2/3 of the position as we are approaching this trend line. And in my opinion, it's better to delete the take profit because it is some limitation of our potential profit and we have to wait. And my plan is to use partial closing here at this level. So now scalping became a day trade. But until we wait, let me check other opened positions. We have Euro HUF. And in my opinion, it's better to close some part of these positions because the chart turned back. And in my opinion, it's not a good sign. So I will close 2 positions on it and keep the rest. Now this market is very volatile. Let's go back to euro dollar. In my opinion, nothing special happened here. And let's go back to Dow Jones. Chart is not moving. but we have to be very, very patient and we have to wait. So let's check what kind of instruments we have. This is DAX. It's amazing. I will try to go for a long scalp. Let's check what we have here. But I will have to check other positions. I opened one long position yesterday. I will close half of it and I will show you what was the reason of this entry. But I will show it on M15 chart. As you can see, I will show you how volatile markets are working. But I will have to close this window. If the traders are only watching double bottoms, for example, only patterns, they will lose money. Some of the traders are entering here and they use partial closing system. For example, they make here $60 and lose here $30. Maybe here they get a stop loss because this is a false double bottom, but here maybe they will, if they use the partial closing or the trailing stop, here with this double bottom, they will make money again. Let me show you the entry, if I can. So I enter here and I use partial closing. But if you enter only without partial closing here, you will get a stop loss. But after that, you have to re-enter the same direction. You have a chance here or you have a chance here because this is a support zone. If the chart is approaching to the support zone, no matter what kind of time frame you use, you have a chance to make money. So try to buy, but this is not investing advice, the support zones. Let me go to M1 chart. Now the markets are a little bit volatile. Let me check Dow Jones again. I will try to open a big lot size. This is trading mistake. Please avoid big lot sizes. But I think that maybe the market will go up. But if they shake the tree, I have to re-enter the same direction. So we will see what will happen. Until we wait, let's go back to DAX. I will enter a long position here also with a stop loss. And we will see what we can do here. I will close two-thirds of the Nasdaq position because it's better to close partially if you have lots of long positions because these products are correlating products. Let's go to Dow Jones because we have the biggest lot size here. If I lose money, it's a big loss. It's not a big mistake. It's only $78, but you can see that 78 is around 0.1% of this amount of money, the balance. Let's check today's history. It's around $300 together with the swing trades. So in my opinion, we can afford to lose this money. So this is not a trading mistake, not a big one. We have to wait, so maybe this is boring now a little bit, but sometimes we have to be very, very patient. Because if we are just clicking all day, maybe it's not the best idea. So if you have a question, please do not hesitate to ask. The first resistance level is the yellow trend line again. But you can see that we used partial closing here. We made $10 and lose $10. So this position was around zero. But before it happened, we lost $30. So my target is to make around $30. But we have to wait. Any questions? If yes, please type it to the chat window. Now, unfortunately, the market is not so exciting, but if we wait, maybe we make a good decision. Now we are keenly aware about the risks, but without risk, we cannot make money. And unfortunately, this is only a demo account, but we can try. I believe that maybe we will approach the yellow trend line slowly but surely, but it's not for sure. So dear traders, we have to wait, unfortunately. But this is part of the game. Any questions up till now? Okay, so we have to go to other products. Let's go back to euro dollar again. I will try to make a trade here also. Set the stop loss somewhere here, and we will see what we can do. Unfortunately, Dow Jones is approaching to the stop loss level, but I will not modify the stop loss. If we have to lose money, doesn't matter, because we can close some other positions. And we can close here also and be prepared for the stop loss. That's why I like to be scalper, day trader, and swing trader also, because if you have got nice floating positions and the markets are high, you can make some extra money. And I will close this one also, but only 0.10. This is my money management system, not a trading advice. If we get stop loss, doesn't matter, we tried it, but without any rage or any bad feelings, we have to accept if we get stop loss. Doesn't matter. If we will get stop loss, we will check what happened with DAX. The same. And we have to go to multi-time frame analysis again, because maybe the chart will go down a little bit. So it's better to wait. If you see that the chart is going down, just try to close some part of the positions you have on DAX. It's better to react than to wait and hope. And I will have a last attempt in Dow Jones soon, but we have to have a trading plan. This is a trading plan, this support zone. And in my opinion, I try it with small lot size to buy the support. If the direction will be right, I will buy another position. And this will be my last attempt. And we will see what will happen. So traders, sometimes we have to react. Unfortunately, during the webinar, we couldn't realize good trading setup. Only this double top was good, and maybe the last one can be good also, but we have to wait. With this position, I will show you how to close partially. I will close only half part of it. Maybe it's better to close 0.60. I was slow, sorry. And we wait. I hope that we will approach again this resistance level. For this position, I will use a 10 points trailing stop. This is our swing trade. And we have to wait, unfortunately. Until now, any questions? Let's check euro dollar. I will not wait with this position because I want to concentrate on Dow Jones. So maybe it's better to use a trailing stop, or maybe it's better to close it manually. You can use it like this. I will close it now. And we have to go back to Dow Jones because we have bigger risk there. If the trailing stop will be activated, it will be plus 40. If the other position will get stopped out, it will be minus 60. It's too much. So we have to react. Any questions? Please be more active. If I trade, it's not so easy to talk, but we can try it. So now the market is boring, but sometimes we have to think it over. So we are trading against a double top, which can be a trading mistake. Maybe it would be better to close the position, but I believe that maybe we can make some money with this position. So that's why I take the risk. Let's draw trend lines. If this trend line will be broken, it's good news for us. If not, the main bearish trend will continue. If this trend line is breaking, the first target zone is the neckline of the big double top. And the other scenario, if we will see a false breakdown under the neckline of the double top, the main bullish trend on higher time frames can continue. If not, maybe this was only a pullback and we will go down and get a stop loss. So traders, any questions up till now? No questions? Maybe you are just watching. I strongly believe that during this webinar we will make a good trade, as almost always, but we have to be patient. Just relax, take it easy. It's just a demo account. You can see that trailing stop is jumping up. So we will make $40 and we can manage the open positions like this. For example, if I close 3 of the 5 as we are approaching this trend line, we will make some money. And with this other position, we made some extra money. So together with the two positions, it's not a big risk now. But maybe this is only a false breakout above this amazing trend line, and we have to wait. If we will get stop loss, we will try it again, or maybe we will go short. Depends on what we will feel about this position. Unfortunately, we are still waiting, and maybe we will get a stop loss. Doesn't matter. Let's check what we have here. What kind of supports? Maybe we will approach this level. Let's try to buy again. Set the stop loss under the candlestick's shadow. If this support where we have the stop losses are working, maybe it's a good idea. But now the market is hesitating and going down, maybe. We will see. Any questions? If you start to lose money, just start to close your positions, because maybe you don't feel the market now. It can happen, and it's better to close some trades of the floating position. If this one will be a false breakdown, you can try to buy and use a bigger lot size, but do not trade this because this is extremely big risk. The risk is around $100, but the reward maybe a little bit more. Look at the candlesticks. If these candlesticks are reversal candlesticks, maybe this will be a double bottom. We will be lucky traders now, but if not, we will lose money. And we have to accept the losses. And without stress to opening positions, it's not so easy. So dear traders, imagine that if you trade the demo account or real account, you always have to be very patient and calm without stress. And this is the main factor, the stress. Because without stress, it's almost impossible to trade. We are waiting for the trend line break-in. The downtrend trend line should be broken so as we could make some money. But we don't want to make $5 or $10 now. We need, because the lot size is higher, bigger, we need to make more than $100. If not, we will lose some money. Now the market is very, very crazy. It cannot decide to go down or turn back. So in my opinion, in 1 or 2 minutes, we will see a nice breakdown or a breakout, but I don't know which is the direction. We wait. The target zone is the yellow horizontal trend line, the first one. So we have to be very, very patient, no matter if we will lose money. This is the most important point. Maybe it's not so exciting now, but I don't know what kind of market conditions we will have during the webinar. So we will see. Let's check what happened on euro dollar. I made a bad decision because this position was good, but let's make a better decision on Dow Jones if we can. My original plan is to go around 33,850.55, but this market is very slow to my plan, so we have to wait. It's not so easy not to close this position. You can see the floating position, but we have to prepare for partial closing. If the market is moving fast, we have to prepare for partial closing. Don't be afraid, just wait. Floating is 70, just push the button. So I changed the plan. My target price is still this one, but I was a little bit afraid, so I changed my plan. Any questions? If the market is approaching to my target zone, I will close smaller amount. Let it be 0.50. And my second target zone is this one. And the third target zone is this one. So we have to wait. Let's check what happened on euro-dollar. I was not so lucky with this position. But we have another euro-dollar position. So I will modify the stop loss to this point. Let's check Nasdaq. Nasdaq is starting to go up. Let's go to M1 chart. I will close 0.10. Slowly but surely. Let's check DAX. I will buy one DAX. It will be a short-term scalping. Risk is $12. Target zone is this one. Let's go back to Dow Jones, or maybe I will close it with... No, I will not close it. Let's go back to Dow Jones. We approached my target zone, so I will close another 0.50. And we will approach maybe my second target zone. We have to wait. Now it's a little bit more exciting, as we can realize. Let's go back to DAX. Let's modify and close only half part or less, and set the stop loss closer and the take profit higher. We will see what will happen. Let's go back to Dow Jones. We are approaching the second target zone, and I will close another 0.50. So was it a good decision to reopen the positions? Yes, it was. Maybe we were lucky, maybe this is how it is working. We have to wait. Let's check DAX. Nothing special happened here. Let's check Nasdaq. Let's check S&P 500. Let me close 0.10, just a small one, a little bit more, 0.30, and wait. Go back to Dow Jones. I will use a trailing stop for this position. Trailing stop will be around 2 points. And I'm preparing for the partial closing for the other position. It will be only 0.30. And after finishing this webinar, I will see that what will happen during the afternoon. Any questions? So this is how to make scalping, day trading, and swing trading. As you can see, we have had reason to buy. Now we have a double bottom here, turning back from the support zone. And on DAX, we have had another double bottom. So it doesn't matter what will happen. They were good trades. And we will see what will happen during the next few hours. I hope you enjoyed this session and have a nice trading day. And never forget, don't stress, don't trade with oversized lot sizes. So if you are a beginner, just try to trade 0.10 or 20 or 30. I hope you enjoyed this session and see you next time. Bye-bye.